Hey everybody, and welcome to a new vlog here from Blackpool. A little bit windy this morning, probably could have done with putting my microphones on, so I'm hoping this is going to be alright. As you can see, we are bang opposite the pleasure beach where we'll be going later on, where I'll be sharing some stuff with you. For now, we're just going to go for a walk along the front. I'll show you what we had a look at last night. We only got here in the end about 7 o'clock last night, after going to watch Liverpool yesterday, so it wasn't the best sort of snippet, if you like, last night. We were quite tired. Show you what was the Pepsi Max, the former Pepsi Max. What's it called now? The big one. Hopefully we'll be able to get on it today. Hopefully the wind we've got this morning isn't too bad. It doesn't feel that bad, but obviously when you're up as high as you are on that, maybe it is, I don't know. Anyway, we'll wait and see on that. Cross that bridge when we get to it later on. I must say, first impressions of Blackpool, and I'm being honest with you guys, aren't the best. And you always get honesty from me on the channel, and you always will. And yeah, I've just been a bit disappointed, if I'm honest with you. It reminds me of a souped up, glorified Great Yarmouth. And there I do have a lot of experience with, if you've looked at the channel. So yeah, I don't like saying it because I don't want people to get the wrong idea about me. I'm not that way inclined really, but it is a little bit chavvy here, and I think that's what sort of I noticed and Julia noticed. We've got the sun just blasting through that little gap there. That's going to be a nice sunrise this morning when it comes through. Maybe we'll catch that a little bit later. You know what I'm like with my sun rises and sunsets, guys. So I'm going to walk around the outside of this swimming pool. This is a swimming pool here, so it looks massive. Obviously we won't be going in there, but we are going to walk around the back of it, show you the sea. We did walk on the South Pier last night. Just to give you an idea, and obviously I don't know all the ride prices, but the ones we saw were a £5 a pop. And then the slingshot, if that's what it's called here, was £25 a person. They were making their money because we saw it go up twice in 10 minutes. Whether it went up any more, I'm sure it did, but 25 quid per person. It's unreal. Absolutely unreal prices. Anyway, me moaning again. To show you over the seawall here that they've created. See down the other side. And of course that is the South Pier. Now I don't know if we'll be able to walk down it this morning. Obviously, what is it? It's just gone 6 AM and we know what I'm like with my early morning walks, guys. I love doing this. I can show you it. I can talk to you with a bit of honesty. You don't always get the character because there aren't always loads of people about, but there's loads of other vlogs out there if you want to see the hustle and bustle. This just lets us show you unimpeded what's happening. I really feel I should have put my microphone on. I was umming and erring about it. And I was back in our hotel room, and I decided against it, and I feel I'm going to regret it. But again, we'll wait and see. The camera might be compensating for it a little bit as well. So, and to be fair, I think once I make the turn, another sunrise pic over there. I think once I make the turn, sort of have a few things in the way, maybe it'll help anyway. More shots of the south, at the end of the south pier over there. Hope I can get round this way. I'm just guessing. Definitely can't get a car down it. They've got the big stone concrete slabs. The tide is right out now. Last night the sea was right up underneath the pier. Yeah, it looks like we can get out at the end. And James said there's not much of a beach here, is there? And of course, with the different tide times, of course, you know, you've got to be careful. You don't get mugged. I mean, I'd imagine probably the most popular places are those stone steps, which I'll show you, because at least with that, you're guaranteed of not getting the tide coming up, because from what we could see, it looked like the tide didn't go up as far as the steps, but again, don't know. Okay, so we're now coming back to what they classify as the Golden Mile. In front of us you've got the tram lines, and the trams are still obviously operational and working. We saw them last night, so they definitely do still work and operate. No, the pier is closed at the minute. Even I was hoping maybe the arcades may be closed, but they might leave the gates open to the side so you can go in and have a look, but you can't. So guys, if you've been to any piers, they're pretty much the same. Now in front, I don't know if you can see it, Blackpool Tower directly in front. It looked quite nice last night, lit up. Then you've got the big wheel to its left as well. Hopefully that is coming out on the camera. And then you've got the upside down house directly here in front. Not quite the same size as the one in Florida. Actually, I think the one inside Milton Keynes shopping centre, Stadium MK, was bigger than that actually, but yeah. So we're just going to go to the front here, and then we're going to sort of pan around and then sort of walk back. We're not going to go too much further this morning. So we didn't really go an awful lot further last night. James was being particularly fussy with his food yesterday, so we had to in the end end up getting him a McDonald's, which is just down there on the right. You might be able to make it out, but it literally is just down there. Got to be probably one of the more lovelier McDonald's for looking out onto the sea. I can't think of anywhere else we've been where it's as close as that, if I'm honest with you. Now, as I say, the sea last night, and you can see by these puddles obviously how far it comes up. It comes right up to the bottom of these stairs here. So these steps here are probably more popular for people to sit on. As I say, you've got the Blackpool Tower there in the distance, a big wheel there as well. When I'm doing in 8K, I can't use the zoom, but again, this is a bit of an experimental vlog from that point of view. Now, say if you carry on walking that way, you carry on along the Golden Mile towards the tower, and obviously the big wheel. We're not going to do that this morning. It's quite early, and we did so much walking yesterday, guys. We really did. So that's looking out onto South Pier again. It looks like it's going to be a really, really nice day today weather-wise, so I'm hoping that's what we're going to get. So the next time you catch up with us, we should hopefully be just going into the pleasure beach, and we will have a good day from there, one hopes. Cheers, guys. Okay, so this is the park entrance. You can see there Noah's Ark. That was one of the old rides there back in the day. and then you've got the drop ride there, just in the middle of the screen. And then this is walking in from the main entrance into the park. We were probably one of the first ones in, so very, very lucky from that point of view. We were let in about 9:45. I'll let you enjoy the walk through the park, seeing some of the rides, and we'll catch up in a bit. So welcome back to a little end of vlog review. This is being done the morning after, quite early in the morning, but we are leaving quite early, so excuse my voice if it's a little bit croaky. I think overall yesterday we had a really good day. The weather was really kind, a lot hotter than anticipated, so I think that makes a massive difference in the UK when you get lucky with the weather. I actually can't be in any way critical of the day at the Pleasure Beach yesterday. You know, everything that we wanted to go on was working. Obviously Valhalla wasn't, but I don't think it was hot enough yesterday really to be going on a water ride and getting soaked. So from that point of view, weren't overly worried about that. We all obviously know about the Big Dipper. Obviously that wasn't working, but everything else was working on time. Yeah, it was absolutely fine, and I think, you know, for where the Pleasure Beach is and what it offers, really impressed. I haven't got the other two with me to give their opinion this morning, but I think I speak for all of us, you know, when I say what I'm saying. You know, the food and drink in there, theme park prices, so all priced accordingly. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. I just wanted to sort of finish the vlog off in you know, with, you know, just a few comments, because, you know, you'd always get the truth from me. I've always said that, not sponsored by anyone, so from that point of view, you know, there's no pressure. But no, we were really impressed, and yeah, would recommend it. But, you know, perhaps for, you know, an overnight stay like we've done, something like that, definitely worth doing. For sure. Cheers guys, and hope you've enjoyed the vlog. See you next time.